It is.
Their go-to is that they hurt one of our players one time. Is such a sad way to go.
God.
Alan Lazard. Yeah, you try to put him down low because maybe you won't see him.
John, any last words before we hop off here?
Go Pack, go, baby.
Go Pack, go. The one thing that's keeping me from taking the Packers to win by 30.
I don't care if you go to every game, what game. Not only that, but you are in the second row.
Yeah.
The second row, and you're going to try to tell me to sit down? Get lost.
Get freaking lost. Thank you all for tuning in, commenting. We love chatting with you guys. Enjoy the game. Check us out on Twitter, at Rob Westerman3 for me, at JBeckman30 for John. Have a great rest of your day. Let's get a win, and let's go freaking bear hunting, all right? We'll catch you guys later. Thank you. What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman of GBP Daily. Joining me today, as he always does, for our player pick-ems and a little pregame action, pregame talk, the man, the myth, the legend, Johnathan Beckman. John, it's freaking game day. How are we doing?
12 o'clock game.
Let's go. Let's go. You ready?
Like to get the 12 o'clock games in.
Mm-hmm. By the time 3:30 comes, we're going to be victorious. And we're going to sit back and relax, watch the rest of the games. Bears game on at noon?
I would assume so. I can't imagine they'd have a Ravens-Bears 3:25 game.
Hopefully by then we've won, they've lost. All would be right.
Division is in a big spot for those two teams underneath. Green Bay could really take it over today.
Yes, they could. Lions, I am actually rooting for them to win. Tim Boyle's to get the start.
Oh, yeah.
QB2. I hope they get the win. Let's dive in here, huh? You ready to roll?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. All right. Packers Vikings kickoff is under 40 minutes away. 43 minutes away. In Minneapolis at the bank, US Bank Stadium, most refer to it as the Bird Killing Stadium. But for someone who has been there, myself, I've taken a stadium tour there. I will say it is a very nice stadium, and there is not a bad seat in the house. Besides a couple that are behind some beams up there in the nosebleeds, it's a nice stadium. It's going to be loud as hell. The place will be rocking. As Rodgers alluded to a few weeks ago when playing away from Lambeau, if you can stave off like that first wave of energy from the crowd, stay focused, stay in the game, slowly chip away early. Don't turn the ball over. Finish drives. You'll end out on top. We're not going to turn the ball over. We're just not. We're not going to do it multiple times, that's for sure. Something that popped up this morning as I was up bright and early, as I usually am on game day. Rodgers' toe seems to be more of a problem than I think most initially had thought. What do you make of the most recent it could linger for the remainder of the season news?
Yeah, I don't really know what that means. It's like, give a little bit more. I mean, we've seen him play with probably a worse injury in the calf, I would assume, but I mean, I don't know if it'll inhibit or make his running ability that much worse. Because obviously you know how important that is. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like it's just like they're not really talking about it. Like
he hasn't said how he heard it.
Did he fall over like getting out of bed? Like
very well could be Dennis. You streaming today? I don't do game streams. I watch it with my family. I eat some food. So unfortunately, we'll not be doing a live stream. Anyways, some more news, John. Some more not good news. Obviously, D-Box still recovering from his ACL injury. He's out. Aaron Jones out. Strained his MCL last week. And Alan Lazard, we found out he's out with a shoulder injury, which stinks. Rashawn Gary also out today after hyperextending his elbow last week. Some big names not playing today. Rashawn and Lazard especially. We're used to D-Bach not being in there. Aaron Jones we've known about all week. I think we were hoping that Rashawn could go today because we're thin at the edge rusher spot. It's tough, but next man up, baby. Next man up. That's been the mentality all season long. For me, Johnathan Garvin, 16 pressures, 2 sacks so far this season. Excited to see him get some snaps. For you, John, who steps up at the edge rusher spot today? You got anybody in mind, or is it just going to be like a committee type deal? What are you thinking?
I told you at one point on Wednesday that maybe it's not our edge rushers, but maybe it's bringing blitzes from the outside that will make the difference.
Yeah, you did say that.
That I think I'm hoping that maybe that's the key, because just need him to, hold up. Preston Smith, it's time for him.
Come on, baby. It's time for you, Preston. Come on, baby.
That breakout game, he's had a good season, but
today's the day. Yeah, today's the day.
Today's that day. Need those big plays. 2 sacks. Okay. I'm still going with that. Maybe we get some edge rush from the secondary or something.
Yeah, Chandon, Henry Black, maybe Darnell Savage, Adrian Amos.
We do have Kiki back, so a little bit of depth at the D line.
That's big.
That could at least help there. But I mean, you know how it is. We both said our big guy to stop was Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what we can do here.
We'll see what happens. But hey, if the offense comes out and plays like they did in Minnesota last year, week 1, which I know that's a lifetime ago. I mean, I think Rodgers put up like 4 TDs.
He sure did.
Adams had like 156 or something like that. The only reason why I'm looking this up is because right now Adams is over-under is at 97.5 for receiving yards. Hey, my brother bet $20 on the under. He had it. I don't know, man. I didn't hate it. Okay. I told him that he hasn't had 100 yards in about 5 weeks now. So today might be the day. Last year, he had a game of 156 and a game of 53. I know last year's that's all but no matter what, he's probably guaranteed 50 if he's healthy. But that's an interesting. My brother's also got $500 on the Packers covering the 1.5 spread.
Serious?
So he said, when do we ever get these point spreads against the Vikings? I mean, pretty much it's almost a straight up game at that point. And so,
right. No, I get it. I get it. I'm with him.
He's gonna need some Garmin to step up.
Oh yes, I'm with you. All right, next up, Mason Crosby. Last year and the year before, he was 38 for 40 on field goals, which is nuts. This year, however, he's 14 for 21. That's tough. Not all of it has been his fault. I'll give him that. Some have, some haven't. Today, the game where we get back on track, it's got to be, right?
Hey, I'm hoping my Wednesday prediction of a possible game winner comes true. Okay, I'll save my prediction for later. But
how awesome would that be?
That'd be nice. Although I haven't heard Vikings fans really say much about it, just because I don't think they probably know, because they probably haven't been watching much of this season with some of the L's that have been taken. But
usually pretty uneducated as far
as for the Packers in house. For us, we want to see something improve.
Yes. All right. It's time for our pick-ems. You ready to roll with these or what?
I'm ready to roll.
Yeah.
We got.
Go ahead.
We got to pull it up. So who do we got to take out? We got to take out Lazard.
Yeah. So
got to take out Lazard and Aaron Jones.
Should I put Patrick Taylor as for Aaron Jones?
So put Patrick Taylor for there, and then maybe
got rest of the receivers. Should we take out or put Amari?
Amari with Randall, or Amari with
Zion today too.
What's up?
You got Juwan Winfrey in there today too. So, what do you think?
Oh, we got it.
So we got Patrick Taylor, MVS, Devontae, AJ Dillon, Mercedes, Should we put Mercedes and Josiah together and then just take Lazard out and have the rest of the receivers be Juwan and them guys?
Yeah, that's fun.
Let's just do that. That way we got an even
That
number.
takes out
Now we got an even number, so we're good.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That puts us at 10, right?
Perfect. All right.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. Okay.
So for those of you who are new, John and myself, we've been doing this for about 5 years now. We snake draft the Packers offensive players for who we think is going to score first. The first touchdown, that is. This year has been pretty fluky. I'll say this. I was up 3-0 through 4 weeks. Week 1 didn't count. Nobody scored for us. Somehow, some way, John, you managed to win 5 straight weeks. Today, sir.
All right, I'm up 6.
That streak is ending. Are you at 6?
It's 6-3, bro. Isn't it? Yeah, we're 8-2.
No, you're right. You're right.
We didn't score week 1.
You're right. You managed to win 6 straight weeks.
A big week for you.
Today that streak is coming.
You're like the Vikings here. Big week for you. You lose and you're looking up for the rest of the year.
If I lose this week, it's 7-3. I mean, I got to win out to.
Not even from a divisional standpoint, but I mean the Vikings are on the hunt to get. I mean, bottom line in the playoffs. So regardless, it's a big game. For both teams, because Green Bay needs it to stay near the top. But I mean, next week's game is probably a little bit more important because the Rams are up there with us. But at the end of the day,
we got a chance to kind of lock up. Cardinals got a backup. Cowboys, they don't have Cooper. They're playing the Chiefs today. If they lose, and if we beat the Rams next week, I mean, Buccaneers don't look good because they're. I don't know why, but all right. Anyways, you want to go first, or what are you thinking today? Whoever goes first picks one player, and then we go 2-2 until it's done. So. What are you thinking?
Robin Westerman. I don't know. I just don't know what you're gonna do if I go one.
I'm in your head, baby.
If you go one, because I know who I want, but I just don't know if you go one. But I'll go one because I don't want to leave him on the board or let you take him off the board. I'm gonna take Devontae. Because I don't know if there's gonna be some creativity with AJ Dillon or not, and whether or not he's getting the ball. We don't have Aaron Jones. Maybe we're gonna be throwing. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to the 1 yard line and we'll finally feed somebody at a run.
Okay, you take Devontae. I'll take AJ Dillon. That's a no brainer. Usually it's Devontae, Aaron Jones are the top 2 guys.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Those are the 2 guys. All right, I got AJ Dillon. I'm gonna go ahead and take Randall Cobb.
Okay.
AJ Dillon.
Randall Cobb did have the 3rd best betting odds for Green Bay to score, but I still trust MVS. MVS's over-under is at 41.5 receiving yards. Randall Cobb was at like 35, I think.
Okay.
My other guy. Ooh, we're getting to slim pickings here, huh? Right.
We're already down to the
different year. Everyone's gonna be watch Patrick Taylor go for 2 touchdowns, and everybody in the fantasy world think to panic and go pick him up.
Right.
I don't trust Rodgers with his toe. I don't know what the hell that's all about.
Okay.
Gosh, I don't know if I love much of this. Let's go with Mercedes and Josiah. Maybe a tight end. I don't love any of them, Rob.
Patrick Taylor. I'll take the run game.
All right. Yeah, I honestly I didn't mind. I wouldn't have minded that either.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Toe or no toe. This guy's gonna get it done. Score first touchdown? Yes. Aaron Rodgers is gonna score the first touchdown. QB sneak, little scramble, and he looks up to the crowd and says, "My toe is fine. Like everybody's overreacting. I'm good to go." Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Taylor. Those are my 2. All right, you're up. You got 2. Here we go. Who are you gonna leave me with?
I wanted the wide receivers, but one of our biggest followers, Kevin King lover, was talking about a Kevin King fumble sticks, and that's in my head.
Way to go, little Ro.
But I'm going to take all the receivers. Give me Amari Rodgers. Give me the receivers. Whoever the hell is going to be playing, you get the defense.
It's a pretty fair matchup, I'd say, honestly, for the first time in a while. Usually I've been getting shafted. Some of my guys don't play.
For me, it's pretty much it's if the ball gets thrown in the air. AJ Dillon was good out of the backfield catching, though. Or Randall Cobb, obviously.
Yes.
I'm just banking on some 4 wide receiver sets.
I bet you are. But if you get that 4 wide receiver sets, that leaves the door open for Rodgers to scramble in. So
not even 4 receivers. It can be tight ends, whatever.
You kind of got to be on your toes. All right, I got AJ Dillon, Cobb, Taylor, Rodgers, who is going to score the first touchdown today, and the defense and special teams. So to clear it up, if Amari catches a punt return for a touchdown and he scores, I win because I have the special teams.
That's right.
All right. Just wanted to clear that up. I know you kind of like to bend the rules a little bit.
This back and forth, but I've stood strong every time.
Yeah, so have I. I just wanted to clarify. That's all.
No, you just keep trying to mess with it. All right, give me your final prediction. Give me your wild final prediction.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, I love division games, John, mainly because over the last 14, we've won 13 of them. But that one loss was to the Vikings at home last year in that like windy game, fluky, we should have won, whatever. It's going to be a tough one today. We're down some guys. Vikings are playing well. They're coming off a big win against a good Chargers team. Their backs are against the wall. We're going to get their best shot. With that, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, those guys are just too good. I don't care if they got a toe injury, and it doesn't matter. They're on the field. Go ahead. What do you say?
You talking about my guy, my Devontae?
Yeah, they're too good. Like, we're going to, AJ Dillon has what it takes to be a featured back in this league. Most importantly, on top of all that, our defense is legit. We're going to get the Vikes' best shot, but that doesn't matter. We're going to go Packers 28, Vikings 20. Packers win today, and we'll take a commanding 4.5 game lead in the division. If the Vikings win, they're back in the NFC North and playoff hunt, believe it or not. Big opportunity here for the Packers to shut down a good Vikings team. Will they do it, John? We will find out here soon. Who you got and why? The famous.
No, I got Green Bay. I'm sticking with my 24-20. The offense has just got to prove it that they can put up those points, man. They haven't done it for a while. They've been struggling putting points on the board all year, whether it's in the red zone, whatever the heck it is. And as LaFleur always says, like, we're always constantly not investigating, but looking into it, Well,
evaluating
the process. Hopefully you evaluated the process and you figured it out, because we need some high scoring touchdowns here, because that Vikings offense can score some points.
Yeah, they can be good, and if they get rolling and we don't,
I'm still going 24-20, but I would love to see that 24-21 Mason Crosby game-winning field goal.
That would be glorious. All right.
Every time I look up, they've been giving Justin Jefferson airtime all day. I hope he does. I hope that's the only airtime he gets all day, because he's been on my screen. So yeah,
he's good. All right, I got 28-20. You got 24-20, maybe 24-21 with Mason Crosby win. Before we close it down, let's refresh everybody's minds with our under the radar player. We talked about this the other day. Who we think will have a big impact on the game today, or a big play. I said it before and you laughed at me. I'm going to go with Chris Barnes. I think he'll get an interception today, play well against the run with Dalvin Cook on the other side. We need him to play like he did against the Chiefs and continue to play well. I think he'll do good. Chris Barnes, interception off Kirk Cousins. Book it, John. Who's your guy?
The things have still changed. I went with Soley. Got to stay with Soley. Time for Sullivan to get that edge rush, 3rd and 7, fumble in a big moment,
big sack, something.
Maybe Kevin King picks it up and goes for 6, but
If Kevin King picks it up and goes for 6, we gotta
Yeah,
have a little roll on.
happen. You don't have slot corners getting forced fumbles and then corners picking it up and going for 6.
No,
But
if Kevin King gets a defensive touchdown today, we're gonna have a little row on and just spew the positivity because it's what we do, John. It's what we do. We do it for the fans. We are fans. We do it for the fans. Anything else before we close it down here?
as always, it's time.
It's time, baby. It is time. It is time.
I'm glad that it's a 12 o'clock game.
Me too.
I want to win so I can sit here and chill the rest of the day.
Relax. I mean, your phone's blowing up. You're Mr. Popular. All right, big game today. Big game. Thank you all for tuning in. Follow us on Twitter, Rob Westerman3 for myself, @JBeckman30 for John. Have an awesome game day today, everybody. Let's go get a dub. Let's seal the NFC North. Let's move to 9-2, huh? Like, let's do it. Have an awesome day. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you.
Go Pack.